Hi, everyone. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Dean Span, and I'm the CEO of Pak Social. And on the call today with us, we have who is our marketing lead. And then we also, I think we have Nia Gresco, who is our digital media coordinator. So first and foremost, what I want to do is just thank everyone for joining us. Over the past year, the team and myself, we've been working extremely hard to make Pak Social a reality. So today, we're excited to introduce you to our mobile application, Pak, which is a AI-powered geo-social networking platform designed specifically for dog owners and lovers like you. Our goal is to help dog owners connect with one another and find the perfect match for their dogs based on shared interests and values. We also aim to create a comprehensive resource for dog owners, offering expert-reviewed articles, interactive tools, and access to a directory of partnered businesses that cater to dogs. So we appreciate your time and value all of your input today. And your feedback is going to help us fine-tune the app and ensure that it's successful upon its release. So I'm going to turn it over to Chantel, and we're going to do a quick icebreaker.
Yeah, hi everyone. Just warm welcome to you all taking the time out. Thank you so much for spending time with us to test out the app today. We're super excited. And like Dean said, we've been up to this for a little bit of time now, and we're really excited to get this into you guys' hands. So we want to start off with a poll for everyone to just kind of gauge how you came to find out about beta testing with us and how you found out about Pak Social. So if you could participate in that, we will launch that poll now. That is now live. So cast your votes. In the meantime, we'll just go over our overview, and I'll let you take that on, Dean.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so in our overview, essentially today, what we're going to discuss is some of our major objectives. So we have two major objectives today. First is with the launch of our beta tests in the Washington, D.C. metro area. We'd like to receive feedback on key app features before the app officially launches. So that's the part that you guys are going to be able to play today. And then number two is if we do have any businesses, so anyone who owns a dog-friendly business or works for a dog-friendly business, we're interested in getting feedback from you as well. We're always looking to partner with new businesses and new companies in regards to our Pak partnership program. So we'll definitely have more of an explanation of that later down the line in the presentation. So in regards to our agenda today, welcome and introductions. So we kind of just already touched on that. I'm going to touch briefly on our story. Then we're going to get into Pak's key features, a video demonstration. Then we're going to do a live demo and have a little Q&A session. We're going to get into the Pak partnership program, as I discussed previously, projected timeline and milestones that we have. Then we're going to do frequently asked questions and additional questions. And then finally, we're going to wrap up with investment opportunities and next steps. So I've already introduced myself. This is a little bit more on my background. So I'm Dean Span. I'm the CEO of Pak Social. I have 7 years of experience in consulting and data analytics, and over 10 years of experience in entrepreneurship. On the project, I essentially serve as our technical founder and iOS developer, UI designer, and content creator. And then in regards to my educational background, professional experience, like I said, it's been in consulting, predominantly at Booz Allen, and I went to University of Maryland, so College Park. And then in regards to our team, we have Chantel Milton, who is our marketing lead. And then we have Hayden Song, who is our technical lead. He's not on the call right now, though. So in regards to our story, essentially, I adopted my dog, Tiger. He's a Shiba Inu, back in December of 2021. And it was a pretty big plunge for me to get a dog. I always had a dog when I was growing up as a child. Her name was Bella. She's a Cocker Spaniel. So I've always had a love for dogs. But getting your own dog is a completely different beast. There's so much of a learning curve, especially when you get a dog as a puppy. My dog was 8 weeks old when I got him. So one of the most glaring issues that I encountered when I first got my dog is that Shiba Inus are a pretty particular breed of dog. They're a Japanese breed of dog. So not that many people in my local area had them. I think I've had my dog now for almost a year and a half. And I think over that time, I've maybe seen 10 Shibas. So that was definitely something that was a bit of a learning curve for me, was being able to, Shibas, like I said, they're very particular. There's things like the Shiba Scream. And when I first got him, actually, one of the things that he would always do is like when I put him on his leash and try to walk him, is he would just sit. He would just sit there for, a minute and kind of just not move. So there are a whole bunch of like little particular things like that as I was learning more about the breed and learning, building my relationship, my bond with my dog, if there were other people that I could have, talked to about that, it definitely would have made the process a lot easier. So that was number one. And then number two is as I would go on walks, as I would go to dog parks and go to different places to socialize my dog, I would notice that a lot of other dogs are not properly socialized. So dogs being aggressive, biting, kind of just demonstrating just poor behavior just in general. And when you have a puppy, that can definitely influence their growth, whether or not that makes them, if they're emulating those types of behaviors, and or they may be fearful of interacting with other dogs, if like those are the kind of interactions that they have when they are puppies. So that gave me an idea. What if there was a mobile app that allowed dog owners to search for compatible playmates for their dogs? I had kind of looked around and I didn't really see anything out there that was like that. Obviously you can go on like Facebook or Instagram, and there's apps where you can meet people and form groups in regards to dog ownership and specific dog breeds. But there wasn't anything that had like a comprehensive resource for dog lovers. So using my background in data analytics and psychology, I developed the framework for a platform that would allow dog owners to find the perfect playmate based on a variety of different factors such as age, breed, energy level, size, and temperament. So ultimately, what I envision is PAC becoming the premier social networking application for dog lovers. So that brings us to our key features. So the key features of the application can be broken down into essentially 6 different categories. We have create, discover, chat, explore, activities, and rewards. So I'm going to touch on those briefly. So the first 2 features are create and discover. They kind of go hand in hand. So our create feature allows users to show off their lovable dogs to the world and serves as the central hub for managing connections. So essentially allows you to create your profile. Profiles are very similar to, I guess, multiple different social media applications. So you can kind of see inspiration from Instagram, TikTok, and then your more conventional dating apps like Hinge and Bumble. And with our Discover feature, that allows users to find compatible matches within their local area. So we have an AI matchmaking algorithm that's designed to factor in each dog's unique traits, including breed, age, gender, size, activity level, and interest. We also have preferences that you can set within the app that allow you to manipulate what type of dogs that you're going to be encountering as well, if you want to not always necessarily rely on the matchmaking algorithm. The next 2 features are chat and explore. So with chat, the chat feature essentially allows you to communicate with each other, via private messaging or audio and video calls. It also allows you to form groups, interact with connections, schedule activities, and share information. Our explore feature features highlights, spotlighted profiles, events, groups, and forums in a user's localized area. So that essentially allows you to search for new accounts, allows you to become a spotlighted profile, which we'll touch on a little bit more during the demo. And it allows you to find local events as well in your area. The last 2 features that we have go hand in hand. Those are activities and rewards. So our activities feature enables users to share their location with their followers when visiting dog-friendly locations. So we have something that's essentially leveraging Google API, and we're calling it the PAC map. So it has real-time location tracking. It allows you to pin your avatar and then share that information with your friends. We also have, kind of going hand in hand with that, is our rewards program. So PAC Rewards features allows users to gain rewards points that are redeemable for promotional discounts at partnered businesses. So these are a couple of the examples of businesses that we have had discussions with or are partnered with already. And essentially, as you're using the app, as you're engaging with the app, whether that's finding compatible matches, engaging on our blog or in our forums when that feature is available, or checking into different dog-friendly businesses, you're going to be earning rewards points in the process. And then once you reach a certain threshold of rewards points, you'll be able to redeem those reward points for different rewards based off of the partners that we have. So I'm going to actually share my screen again, and we're going to get into the video demonstration.
Are you tired of going to the same old dog park every day, wishing you could find more dog owners who share your interests and values? Or maybe you're a new dog owner who's looking for guidance on how to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. Either way, Pak Social has got you covered. Pak is a dog wellness and AI-powered matchmaking application that provides an all-in-one platform for dog lovers to connect, create content, share ideas, and learn from each other. At its core, Pak works like a dating app for your dog, allowing you to like or reject other users that appear on your feed as you search for your dog's perfect playmate. But Pak is much more than just a matchmaking app. It's a comprehensive resource for dog owners seeking information and guidance on how to keep their dogs healthy and happy. Let's explore Pak's amazing features. Creating a profile on Pak Social is easy and fun. Once you've downloaded the app and signed up, simply enter your basic information and add a photo of you and your furry friend. From there, you can add your dog's breed, age, size, gender, and activity level. You can also add additional photos and information about yourself and your dog. Your profile is your key to connecting with other dog owners in your area, so make sure to put your best paw forward. And don't forget to customize your search preferences. With Pak Social, you can filter matches based on your dog's breed, age, size, gender, and activity level. You can also filter on the opposite user's gender as well. Pak's matchmaking algorithm offers a significant upgrade over the way dog owners are currently able to locate each other either in person or virtually. The algorithm is specially designed to factor in each dog's unique traits to identify and rate the compatibility of potential matches. In addition, each user possesses the ability to filter on any of these basic preferences to personalize their experience. Using Pak's Discover feature is easy. Simply swipe right to fetch a match, or swipe left to bury a match. The more you use the app, the better the algorithm becomes at providing you with compatible matches. And if you don't find someone you're interested in right away, don't worry, new matches are added all the time. When you found a match, it's time to start chatting. You can begin chatting with someone by either matching with them through the Discover feature or by searching for them using the Search feature. Within chat, you can send SMS messages, voice messages, pictures, or audio calls, making it easy to connect with other dog owners in your area in a way that suits your style. And if you're looking for someone specific, the Search feature allows you to find other users based on their username. Pak allows users to search for local dog-friendly businesses and check in. Once checked in, other users can view the total number of users who are at that location by dog breed. If you follow a person who is at that location, you will be able to see it by clicking on that location on the map. On the map, users can also favorite locations and view what is popular. Pak's Explore feature highlights spotlighted profiles and events in a user's localized area. Under the privacy settings, users can opt to either set their account to public or private. Each week, public profiles have the opportunity of being selected as a featured profile, which means that they will be recommended to other users. Any user who views a featured profile can immediately join that person's pack without having to match with them. In addition, users can also find spotlighted events at dog-friendly businesses and parks within Explore. Businesses can offer promotional discounts and rewards for attending these spotlight events. With PAC's Explore feature, you can stay up to date on the latest dog-friendly events and find new places to take your pup. Thank you for watching this video about PAC. To learn more about PAC and its amazing features, join our subscriber list at pacsocial.app and follow our social media accounts listed in the description below. At PAC, we look forward to discovering new possibilities and helping you and your pet find new friends and experiences. Download PAC today and start exploring the world with your canine companion.
For 3 months and then $60 for 6 months. So with the freemium account, essentially you have either a free account or a premium. So here we've listed essentially what the premium features are going to be and what we project them to be. So with the free account, you're going to get ads. You won't have access to premium search filters. You won't initially have access to forums when that releases. And there's one that's cut off here actually. And that last one is our PAC sponsored events. So with PAC sponsored events, you'll essentially get access to those with the premium subscription. They'll be included. But for any of our like paid events, you'll have to pay like an additional fee to attend those if you have a free account. When the app releases in May, what essentially we're doing is an introductory promotional offer. So essentially what we're doing is we're only going to be offering the 6-month premium subscription plan, but it'll be half off. So that'll be $30 for any early adopters or anyone who downloads and purchases that plan during the beta test period. In regards to PAC partnerships, PAC plans on developing mutually beneficial partnerships with online and local dog-friendly businesses by offering incentive-based co-marketing opportunities. So some of the potential incentives that businesses can receive on the app are, first and foremost, businesses can create free accounts as PAC partners. Number 2 is that in addition to our AI and our machine learning algorithm being able to help match people like based off of dog compatibility, we're also going to apply that to businesses and users. So there'll be in-app promotion to users based on their interests, tendencies, and location. Businesses will also get access to our PAC subscriber list to be able to send out promotional emails to users in their local area. And then in regards to the enrollment program, businesses can offer discount codes, gift cards, merchandise, or deals to users that meet reward point thresholds within the app. So as I said previously, as a user, as you're using the app and you're swiping on people, you're checking into different locations, you're completing challenges, you'll be earning rewards points. And then once you reach certain thresholds that are set by the businesses, you'll then be able to redeem those points for different rewards in the app. And the final point is PAC sponsored online and community events. So I was saying before, those will predominantly be included in the premium subscription. In regards to our project timeline, right now we're currently in the app beta test step right now. So we're looking to launch the iOS version of the app in May of 2023, so next month. And with that, we're going to be launching it specifically in the Washington, D.C. metro area. So that's where most of our events are going to be located, potentially in Baltimore as well. Once we get to the launch phase, that's where we'll have a full launch of the iOS app in four different identified markets. We'll be building brand awareness via social media and establishing partnerships with influencers and dog-friendly businesses, and hosting a lot more just community events just to increase engagement. In our expansion phase, so that's Q3 of this year, that should be 23. That's going to be our first major update for the iOS application. So we'll be developing and launching also the Android app. So look out for that in fall of 2023. And then that's when we'll be expanding into new markets. So Chicago, Dallas, Houston, LA, San Diego, in terms of like our PAC partnership program and community events. Step 4, which is Q4 of this year, is kind of our monetization phase. So that's when we're going to start introducing and revving up our premium features. adding more in-app purchases, and just essentially ensuring the long-term stability of the app and growth. So that'll, like I said, that'll include in-app purchases, premium subscriptions, and strategic partnerships with dog-related businesses. And then finally, once the app has been out for a while, we'll be in our development phase. So we're going to go back. We're going to look at things that are working well. That's where user feedback is very important to us, and we'll start getting just better at optimizing existing features, and then being able to integrate new innovative technologies such as AR and VR potentially into our AI-driven recommendations. So we're always going to be looking to evolve as we move forward. So I'm going to pause right there. I have a couple frequently asked questions that are here, but I wanted to pause here before I actually switch over to my other computer to do the live demo, just for any questions. Taking a look at chat. Great. I will turn it over to the live demo then. Oh, I think I see one. Okay, that's you, Chantel. So in regards to the app, this is what you see when you are first looking at it. You'll see this screen here, which is the login screen. It'll essentially have these 4 buttons where you can log in with your phone, with your Apple ID, with a Google email, or with Facebook. So I'm just going to log in with my phone number here. So this is the first screen that you'll see. There's going to be some onboarding information that you'll see when you initially download the app. But since I've already done that process, you're not seeing that. With the first screen, this is our Discover screen. So like I said, very similar to the layout of what you would see on a Hinge or a Bumble, Tinder, your stereotypical like dating app. If you click on this eye information icon, you'll be able to see more information about that particular profile. So you'll be able to see the dog's breed, age, the location if it's listed, and then also they can add a description, like a little about me profile. And then obviously works very similarly, like I said, to a dating app where you're able to just swipe right or left to like or reject the person. If you click here on the top left, this is going to open the preferences and filters. So here's where you're able to set your preferences of the types of dogs that you're looking to match for, if you don't want to just rely on the matchmaking algorithm. So if if you have like a puppy or a young dog and you're looking for other puppies or young dogs, you can always set that here. Vice versa, if you have like an older dog where you're only looking to match with older dogs, that would be the same type of activity level, then you can do that as well. Very easy to just save. And then this is what in the video under secondary preferences we were talking about with dog owner. So with dog owner, if you're a woman that's looking to only like meet up with other women, you can always do that. If you're a male that's looking to meet up with other guys, you can do that. It allows you to kind of filter out like exactly like who you want to meet up with versus kind of just being lumped in with everyone. So it definitely gives you flexibility there to kind of, if you want to build a community, if you want to use it as a dating app, you kind of have that flexibility. So in addition to our Discover screen here, we have this one button here where if you click this little dog bowl, it'll flip it over to essentially a view that is your feed. So it's broken out into 2 different tabs here. You have all, so it'll show you essentially pretty much the most popular posts within the app from like everyone. And then if you click on my pack, that'll show you only people that you follow. So like I said, very similar to like what the interface of like an Instagram or like a Facebook looks like, where you're able to kind of just see all different photos. Here, if you have a free account, you will see ads here. So very similar to Instagram, where you'll see the sponsored posts. And then once again, once business accounts are available, if you click this filter here, you'll be able to filter to just see personal accounts versus seeing business accounts. And the way that you're able to go back to the other screen is by clicking the heart icon here. What I was saying previously in regards to the premium subscriptions. So if you click the crown icon here, the premium subscription will pop up where you're able to see that the regular price is $59.99. But right now, as an early adopter, while the app is in beta, we're running a special promotion where the price will only be $29.99 or $30. So half off. Now, I'm kind of going to touch on what your profile looks like. So if you go to edit profile here, this is where you'll be able to edit your own personal profile. So this is where you can create and upload posts. So you go here, you're able to create a post. You're also able to access the map to check in here as well. If you click on this button, I'm also going to show you where it's actually located within the app on the More tab. But on your profile, essentially, what it's broken down into is posts, places, and pack. So pack are the people that you follow and are following you. Places, if I click here, you'll see down here, these are the places that you have checked in at. And then posts are, your posts and your videos. If I click edit profile, that'll pull up this screen. We're able to edit your display name. So it's essentially a combination of your name and your dog's name. Birth date, pronouns. This is where you're able to add an about me section as well. So this is what will show up when you click on that information icon. You're also able to add your different social media accounts too. So if you add you can add Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter currently. So that information essentially will pop up here. I think I have it on my profile. If I go, yeah. So this is what it looks like once you have your accounts linked. This is the search function. So here you're able to type in a person's display name, and then you're able to search for that person here. And then once, like I said, once business profiles are enabled, you'll be able to search by either business profiles or personal profiles. The blog. So this is essentially for people who may not necessarily always want to kind of interact with other people in terms of like meeting up and checking in different places and like finding compatible matches, but are more just interested in finding out more information and kind of engaging with content that way. With our blog, we're going to be essentially posting new blog posts every week. So there's going to be a wide range of articles on different topics, including pet technology. So we have one already currently where we're discussing the future of dog training, how machine learning is revolutionizing the way we teach our pets. It's also going to cover things like smart collars, so the more technological aspects, and then also things like socializing your dog. So the way you can properly socialize your dog, things to avoid, personality tests and personality types. We have an article on that here where we look at the Myers-Briggs personality types and kind of break different dog breeds into those. So like I said, the blogs that we're posting are going to cover a whole wide array of different topics. And it's going to continue to kind of improve over time. And essentially, like I said, once a week, we're going to be posting new blog posts. The next feature that I want to touch on is the map. So I'm going to click on the map here. So kind of a similar layout to if you've ever used like the Snapchat map. Here is where you'll be able to check into different dog-friendly locations. So I'm going to type in Dasha. That's actually where our first event is going to be for our launch party. So when you click on when you type in the location, you have the options to do three things. So you can check in. You can favorite it. So I'm going to click favorite here. You can see that. I'm also going to check in. The menu is going to disappear, but I'm going to open it again just to show you another feature. So if you click in on the row, so I'm going to click on Dasha Beer Garden Navy Yard, the map will then snap to that particular location and it'll pin it. So when you click on the pin, you're able to pop up this menu where you're now able to see more details and information about that particular location. So you're able to see the distance away from it you are, the address. You're able to see photos from their Google account. And then you're also able to see two things. You're able to see the number of dogs that are checked in. So if I click on that, I just checked in. So you can now see the golden doodle, that there's one there. The next thing is the number of dogs that are checked in from your pack. So if you are following someone that is checked into a particular location, you click on this, it'll say the dog breed, and then there'll also be another menu where once you click on that menu, it'll allow you to see what like particular users are there. So like if you have a whole bunch of friends, let's say for me, I have my Shiba. If I was interested in meeting up with other people that have Shibas and I'm following them on pack, I'll be able to see, okay, if I'm going to Dasha, there's 10 Shibas there. And then if I'm following that person, okay, now I can narrow it down. Okay, it's XYZ users that are there. So it provides a lot of good information on if you're kind of person that wants to kind of see see who's all there before going to a location. This app kind of gives you the opportunity to do that. There's a couple more features in regards to the map. So if you click on places down here, that allows you to see 3 different tabs. So popular, favorites, and visited. So visits are all the places that you've checked in. So essentially it'll list every single time that you've checked into a place. If you click on favorites, that shows you all of the places that you favorited thus far. And then finally, if you click on popular, these are the most popular places that have been favorited essentially within the app. So this is going to be at the launch. It's going to be limited to your maximum distance. So if you set your maximum distance to 10 miles or 15, 20 miles, wherever it is, it'll only show you the places that are popular within that particular distance, just so that it's a little bit more useful. The last thing that I want to touch on is being able to share your location. So if you are on a hike, if you're somewhere that's not necessarily a dog-friendly business or like a park, somewhere that is like documented, you can always just pin your location. So if you click pin your location, it'll pop your avatar at that geo spot. And then if you have your share location button on, then you can share your location with your followers with your pack. And then they'll see that information up here under my pack. And then you'll also see information about recent check-ins for people that you follow. And once we have our pack partnership program under this row, essentially you'll see for about a week's time, you'll see whatever events those pack partners that you follow have essentially in their queue. So those events will be listed down here. The last thing, actually I want to touch on this too. So this feature essentially is similar to Reels or to Shorts. So you're able to post videos on the accounts. So you can post, like I said, a Reel. You can also post just regular photos as well. Under highlights, you'll just see video. So these are kind of broken up into 2 different categories. So you have popular and then your pack. So your pack is obviously just the people that you're following. And then popular are the videos that people have engaged with the most. So you can kind of just swipe down and then you're able to see the full video. And then the next thing I want to touch on is events. So events is a feature that is going to expand once we have our pack partnership program and businesses are able to send push notifications and post their events. Right now, it's since we're only limited to personal profiles, you're able to, as a personal user, post events and say whether or not you're going to attend or decline that event. So you have the upcoming tab, the attending tab, and then hosting. So like once you select and say that you're going to an event, then it'll pop up into your attending. And then here, either in attending, if you don't have any events, or hosting, you're always able to create your own event. So creating an event is easy. You can add an event cover photo, put the title of the event, description. You can then send invitations to everyone that is in your pack, or you can kind of pick and choose who you want to send invitations to. Select the venue, and then you can determine whether or not you want to make the event private or public. If you make that event private, then it'll only go to people that you send invitations to. Or if you make it public, then anyone will be able to see it in upcoming. And this is also based off of your maximum distance as well. So if you have your maximum distance set, to 10 miles, and there's an event that, is 11 miles out, then you won't see it. And that brings us to Spotlight. So Spotlight, as in the video, essentially allows people who are interested in becoming influencers, potentially on the app, so like dog influencers, or are interested in just meeting as many people as possible. You can become a spotlighted profile. So that's going to be one thing once we are like fully released and we have our premium subscription. Essentially making your profile a spotlighted profile like once a week will be included in that premium subscription. Also, we'll be able to purchase Spotlight if you have elected not to do a premium account and just want like to purchase Spotlight for like once or twice. You'll be able to do that as well. So with Spotlight, it's going to be based also off of your engagement on the app. So people who engage more on the app, who have more rewards points and like those sorts of things will be prioritized over others. But essentially, as explained in the video, it allows you to allow your account to be public. So anyone who sees your account within Spotlight can just join your pack, and then they'll be following you. They'll also be able to view your profile and see all of your posts and all that kind of stuff in places. And then very similarly with events, you're able to pay, or it'll be included, like I said, with the premium subscription. You'll be able to spotlight your events. So this is the event that I created for our launch party, actually, that you can view here, where you'll be able to essentially get that priority where other users are able to see that event if you're trying to, like I said, create something. If it's like an event where it's not like a dog park and like it doesn't matter how many people are going and you really want to just try to increase engagement, you'll be able to do so through the Spotlight feature here. Going to show a couple more things. So matches, I don't think were really touched on in the video. There was just one screen that was shown. We did a really cool thing with matches where we anticipate people having a lot of matches on the application, since it's more so, it's not really a dating app. It's more so about like building community and finding compatible matches for your dog. So with that, we allowed for the ability to maximize or minimize your matches so that you can kind of see as many as possible at one time. So if you minimize all the way, it kind of makes it so that they're all the same size here. You can scroll down. But if you click in, then you're able to see as many as possible. Clicking in just takes you to a person's profile, where you're then able to message them. And then here on the chat screen, what you'll see is anytime that you get a new match and you haven't messaged that person, they'll show up here in this queue. So as you can see here, if I click on Brittany, I haven't sent a message to her yet. I'm going to say hi. Happen with that. But essentially, if you send a message to that person, this will shift over into your inbox. So as you can see here, I've been like messaging, this person. So then all the messages will show up here, and that person will get shifted from matches into inbox. Then if you want to view all of your matches, once again, you can click here to view all of your matches. So I know that was a lot to cover, but yeah, there's a lot of different features that are in the app. We also have a feedback feature here as well, where you're able to contact us, report bugs, suggest new features, suggest businesses, and all of that. And then I guess finally, the last thing that I can touch on is setting up your account with your dog. So like these are all the different things that you can enter in regards to your dog's information. So health information about size, activity level, whether they're spayed or neutered, fur, their interests or your interests simultaneously, where so like exercise and grooming, hiking, those sorts of things. And then with account, You're also able to change your information about your account, change your location, all those sorts of things. This is where you would change your maximum distance if you want to increase it or decrease it. And then with settings, this is where we've included like our privacy settings. So that was one thing that we wanted to definitely take into consideration is, being able to make your account private, making it so that if you don't want to appear in search, that you can decline to do so. And then finally, being able to report accounts and potentially block accounts if people are violating the terms and conditions of the app. So that's where you would be able to do that here. You're also able to do that on a person's profile. So if I click on, this person's profile, if you click here on the ellipses, it brings up the options to block, report, or share that person's account. You can also, if you are following them and you click, so if I follow this person, you click here, it now gives you the option to unfollow, block, restrict, mute, and add to a close friends list. So all those features are available. Like I said, we're definitely wanting to take that seriously, knowing that if you match with someone, there is a potential that if you meet up with them, that whether your dogs are not compatible or you personally aren't compatible, that you may not necessarily want to contact that person or have them have the ability to contact you anymore through the app. So we definitely have taken those precautions into place. So I'm going to pause there, and I'm going to open the floor for any questions.
Yeah, guys, any questions that you all have? And then also there is a second poll that we would love for you to fill out. So if you could tap on that, there's an icon called activities. It's got a set of shapes and to be able to take the poll. So thank you guys.
So I see a couple questions. The first one from Kate is, how much will it cost to download? So the app will be free. There will be the ability to buy or purchase a subscription to our premium features. So some of our premium features, as I covered, include being able to go to spotlighted, to spotlight your profile, to be able to go to sponsored events, unlimited likes, the ability to have the app be ad-free. So those are a couple of things, and then we're going to continuously expand on that list of premium features. And then the second question I see here is, what's the app about? So the app it's not really about buying or selling dogs. It's more about being able to match with other dogs and finding compatible playmates for your dog. So that's a question that we've gotten a lot, actually, Natalie. So that's something that we're considering. If you have more than one dog right now, the only thing that you'd be able to do, you'd be able to create another account, essentially. So you would create two separate accounts for each of your dogs. The thing with that is, and why we haven't allowed, I guess, you to enter multiple dogs in one account, is with the AI matchmaking algorithm, if you have two dogs on one account, then it can make it difficult for, if you're trying to match if they're completely different types of dogs, right? Like if I have a Shiba and then I have a pit bull, they have two different compatibility levels and temperaments and activity levels and all of those types of things. So it wouldn't make sense to allow them to kind of match the same types of dogs. So that's one thing that we're still considering. We're looking into the best way that we can allow a person to create multiple accounts or create or add multiple dogs to one account. Yes, Andrew. So yeah, the app is going to be available on iOS in May, and then it'll be available on Android in the fall. Can dog owners with more than one dog of the same breed have the same amount profile? So you can only add one dog to a profile. So if you have, so each dog that you have, you'd have to create another profile for them currently. But if you have, if I had two Shibas and I made one account, that as long as they have similar personalities and temperaments, if they're not too different, and that's something that you would kind of have to determine when you're entering the values, then you could essentially use one account for both of those dogs. And I'm not seeing any other questions. I'm going to switch my screen again. Ben, this is the last session actually. So we've been doing sessions all week. We may potentially, once we start getting feedback, once the app is fully released, we may potentially do more sessions like these. But for now, this is the last one. So these are just a couple more frequently asked questions. So can I use Pack if I don't have a dog? So no, currently Pack users must register a dog in order to create an account on the platform. Is Pack free to use? Yes, so Pack is free to download and use. However, some features may require subscription or in-app purchase. Is Pack available for Android and iOS devices? So Pack is releasing on iOS devices in May of 2023 and will be available on Android in fall. Is Pack safe and secure? So yes, Pack uses industry standard security measures to protect user information and ensure a safe and secure app experience. And then as I was touching on earlier, can you block and report users on Pack? So yes, Pack has a feature that allows users to block or report other users who are being inappropriate or violating the app's terms of service. And then the last two questions here, can I share Pack with my friends? So yes, we have a feature that allows you to easily share the app with friends and on social networks. And then once the app is fully released, we'll be able to essentially give people redemption codes that you can send to people. And then when that redemption code is entered and a person downloads the app, then you'll get rewards points for that. And then the final question we have here is, how do I invest in Pack Socials? So focus group attendees that are interested in investment opportunities can reach out to our email address here at info@packsocial.app for more information on how you can become a part of our mission. Let's see. Is there a list of businesses available? So we have a few businesses that we have events lined up with currently, with the first being Dasha in Navy Yard. We can obviously do, since we're partnered with them, we can do the other location in Shaw. We've already had an event at Hook Hall, so we're partners with them. We've partnered with Route One Apparel, Bark Social, and a couple other dog-friendly businesses. So like I said, a lot of the places right now are going to be in the Washington, D.C. metro area. And then as we expand, we'll be kind of expanding, outwardly on the East Coast. So, hitting Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York, Raleigh, Atlanta, so forth, Miami. Any other questions? Great. So I see one more question about how getting the gift card works. So I will switch to the next slide. So we wanted to thank everyone for participating in the focus group. So in order to claim the gift card or to be eligible for the gift card, the first thing was attending the focus group session. So you've done that. Then the second thing is following us and then sending us a screenshot confirmation to my email address, dspan@packsocial.app, following us on either Instagram or Facebook. So I think Chantel has already linked both of our accounts in the chat. So if you haven't done so already, you can just click on those links and follow us on either Facebook or Instagram. And let's take a look at the poll results. So we're at 5 votes. If you guys could take the next couple of minutes to fill out the poll, the second poll that we just released. So we wanted to know, what was your most favorite feature that you learned about today in the demo? If you click on activities in the bottom right corner, it looks like a triangle, square, and a circle. Click on that, and then the poll should pop up. So it's pretty evenly spread. It looks like most people were interested in dog owner connections. So the ability to connect with other dog owners based on shared interests, values, and dog preferences. And that kind of also goes along with our matchmaking algorithm as well. So, but yeah, no, it's really good to see that everyone is pretty much interested in a lot of the features that we have to offer. Like I said, as once the app releases and we're able to get more user feedback, we'll definitely be adding to the list of features that we're offering, and always expanding on existing features. So I'm going to just pass it to Naya and to Chantel if there's anything else that you guys want to add.
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm just thankful that you all spent the time going through the app with us, and want to invite you, if you are in the DC area, we have an event. Our launch event is going to be Sunday, May 7th at 1 p.m. All of our details are listed on our social media account, which you will now be following. So you can refer back to it there, but hope you all can make it. And thank you so much, everyone. Just have a great evening and weekend.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody too for coming. I'm really excited that everybody is here and really enjoying what we have to offer. Please don't forget to follow us on our social media and give us feedback anytime you can. We really appreciate it. And thank you for spending your time here.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good one.